Hello, good morning, everyone. I hope you have come to Body Double with me while I do some doodling, some drawing. I'm so happy to be here with you. Oh, this is way too big. Let's shrink this down. We can't be on too long today because I do have things that I have to do. I have duties before my game today. But, yeah, let's just work on this.
VIP.
You too. Thank you so much for your Twitch Prime. That's very kind of you. I feel so special. How are you doing this morning? Is it morning where you're at? It is 10 a.m. for me. Just got finished with my breakfast after dropping my son off at school. I got a couple hours to myself. Hubby's still sleeping. This poor boy's on night shift. So I get a couple hours to myself, and I like to spend them doing art. I should do some dessert dragons today. If we get through these portraits, I think I'm gonna do some dessert dragons. I gotta get some color. I need to do a paint over. But right now, I am drawing one of my D&D parties that I DM for. You know what, I just realized this isn't cropped very well. There we go, that's better. Okay. Jen, hello. Enjoy your lurk. Those of you who are coming to draw with me, best of luck. Enjoy the Zelda lo-fi. Here, I'll show you. Okay, so these are a D&D party that I currently DM for. There's one more character I have to do here. Well, there's technically two because one of them is currently on hiatus, but he will be joining us again. We've been saving his seat. I don't know if I like this little hair flick that I just made. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. I'm actually going to sketch. I'm going to re-sketch this one. Like, I think this sketch is a little too messy compared to the others, so I'm just going to go in here, clean it up. I've been working on this new process for drawing portraits, and it's very different than what I used to do, so I'm still kind of finessing it. I'm breaking up with line art, making things more about sketches, colored sketches, and then rendered out pieces. It does save me time. Get a lot more art done. Like, Hold on, let me pop all these into a group so I can turn them on and off. But like I've been able to like get these different portraits done in relatively good time. These ones I think I did really good on. These ones are a little messy, but fun. I did draw their animal companions. And now we're here. And now we are here. Sorry for the sniffles. We're still sniffling in this house. It's never ending. Make sure I'm on the right layer. I fuck that up so often. Right now I am sketching our fairy wizard. We have a fairy divination wizard. She uses tarot to cast her spells, and our player actually has a tarot deck that is curated for her spellbook. It's really cute. This ear doesn't feel right. This ear feels right. That other ear doesn't. So let's do this one first, and then maybe it goes like this. This D&D party I'm working on, we currently don't stream this game. However, after we finish this arc that we're almost done with, we're actually going to start streaming this on Thursday. Essentially today, but not yet. We gotta get through this arc. What's up, Tasha? How's it going? You ready to body double with me? Get some art done. I like her expression. I'm getting more adventurous with the expressions. knows? My son was also sniffly. That's probably where I'm getting it from. He didn't sleep well last night. He hasn't been sleeping through the night. He keeps waking up crying. I have to, like, help him fall back asleep. Hi, Flaza. How's it going? Flaza, I get to see you like every day now. I hope you're having a good morning. Are you, is it 10 a.m. for you or is it 11 a.m. for you? Good morning, Erudite. Aw, thanks. Try to get my drawing chops up. I like feeling proud of my art. So I've been working on it extra so that I can draw with enjoyment. 11 a.m. for you. Is it 11 or is it 11:30? Because I know, like, most of the time it's on the hour, but there are some places that are 30 minutes. Ah, just a little. You're so kind. Okay, let's get rid of that. Getting this into a braid is, let's do it like this. There. This might be puffing out a little too far. All right, next we got a panther cat guy. So let me find, I need some reference for this one. I need some reference. All right. I am not the greatest with animal faces. So we're just using some reference and hoping that I can, you know, one day become a very rich and famous furry artist. Anyone want to have your tonsils? Oh no, you should get those removed. You got a 3-stream streak. I know, because it gets interrupted whenever I have a date, like later stream. Well, I like that they show that. I like seeing that. That makes me feel good. I don't know if this is how I want it to look. I need to start studying like actual furry art. Look at some famous furry artists. I know Milestone did a really awesome picture of this character, and it like looks so panthery, and I can't fucking. When I drew him last, he looked like a cartoon fucking cat. Nowadays, you only remove them if you get chronic tonsillitis. Oh, really? I thought it was just you get tonsillitis once and then they pull those suckers out. I guess tonsils are kind of important for your mouth. Like, they protect your throat from bacteria. So that might not be something you want to be removed. I guess. Isn't really giving what I'm wanting it to give. It looks kind of wolfy. That's not correct. Maybe if I... Let me like look up a picture of a furry. Maybe instead of looking at a real panther, I should look up panther furry art. Hello. Where am I? Let's see. Maybe I should make the eyes a little bigger. Like, or cartoon character. That kind of like removes some of the uncanny valley a little bit. Maybe it does, maybe it makes it worse, I don't know. Okay, you know what? Let's just start over. Let's start over. Give him a dome. Snout. Muzzle. Chin. Cheek. Give him maybe bigger chin to give him those big cat vibes. You have to suffer through the pain and trouble of swallowing. Oh my gosh, a whole week? That's terrible. I'm so sorry. Let's give him like some hair. Alright, this structure for a head actually does look better. Where I kind of struggle is where to put the neck, because cats, the neck sprouts out this way, but because this is humanoid, it sprouts out from the base, and that's kind of sometimes hard to connect in a way, in my opinion, that makes it look right. But I do think this already looks better. This panther, Tabaxi, in my game, has a drow girlfriend. Girlfriend is a NPC from our very first arc. He was another player's NPC, and he romanced the fuck out of her. She was like, she had like sexy librarian vibes. She was like the editor of our other player's book that he writes, his cookbook. So she came in to like check out the edits, but surprise, surprise, she wasn't actually a book editor, and our other player wasn't actually an author. They are both spies, and they use books, like cookbooks to pass like their data that their intel that they gather. To all the people who enjoy furry art, I apologize for how shit this might look. I am not a... Okay, he does have like a little hood. Let's have his hood pulled down though. I'm not this is like not in my wheelhouse. But I have to draw my players, so you know. I like the idea of giving him like hair. A little bit of humany hair. Also, I think he should have some. Also, let's give him a little thing of arrows. I love giving characters jewelry. Maybe a little scar. He's been through a lot. Alright, that's pretty good for maybe could do a little bit of liquefy, fix any kind of portions here. Yeah, there we go. Ah, thanks, Plaza. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I don't think that looks bad. Oh, what's up, Mad? Mad Cabal, how you doing? Yeah, we're just doing a quick little art stream. Alright, one more, and this is another animal, so let me look for a reference. I am looking for some references. Okay, let's see. We got the dome, the eyes, the snout, I think that's like once you can manage to figure out the structure, then you can do it. I'm just not used to this structure. So this is, how do I make sure this looks nice and Minotaur-y? I think he has a beard. A little feminine, actually. Nah, not quite. Let's try this again. Some nose here. I think they have lower cheeks. And they don't have a very big chin. This like nose kind of like goes all the way down to their mouth. Let's see, nice kind of low ears that like fall low and open up like out. Trying to make sure he looks nice and tall. I feel like he needs to be over down here so that I have room to give him horns. shallow forehead. Where do I want to put these eyes? I'm in your pocket, Matt. Am I just... So your pocket sounds like a crazy lady just muttering to herself. Let's see. These horns don't look right. Yeah, let's see. Now for horns. So in the last arc, this Minotaur had one gray horn because it was a practice of his clan to go when they do a coming of age ritual, they stand on top of this cliffside and get struck by lightning, which will turn their horn gray. And that is a sign that they have been, accepted by their gods. And then they go on a pilgrimage after that. Well, during the end of their first adventure together, this Minotaur's horn his stone horn got broken off in the final battle against a cult to Demogorgon. So this is like 2 years later, and his horn has grown back a little bit, but this top part is still, this is like the broken gray part, and then this is all just regular horn. This is probably the best Minotaur I've ever drawn. Let's just say, today is a good day for Scarlet Furry art. We are definitely in the zone. Cool. You gotta admit, that's a pretty good Minotaur. At least by my standard. Let's make his hair a little bit more choppy. Give him more layers so that it doesn't look too elfy. I want it to look like hair, but also kind of like a little wild. Sick. Okay. I'm just gonna let him live down here. Let's go back to her, fix some stuff up. I'm almost ready to start coloring. Darkness? It's like too light. Let's outline her better. She went from having a super cute face to looking a little drunk. I gotta figure out what I did. How did I fuck this up? You're gonna try and sleep a little. It's only 7, barely 7. Oh my gosh, go to bed, girl. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. That sucks. But yeah, go get some rest. Thank you! I'll definitely post these in my Discord. Alright, I think that's good. Okay, let's I'm gonna get ready to color these, but I have to pee first. So I'll leave these on screen. I'll be right back, everyone. Alright, we're back. Let's start coloring. Let's start with Calamity over here. Calamity, former Hexblood. Freed from his deal. He got tricked to sign a deal with a hag at a very young age. But during the first arc, was able to refinance. So he's still in a pact, but instead of being in a pact with a hag, he's in a pact with a dragon. A deep dragon, specifically. What's up, Alice? How's it going? Am I drawing more courtesans? I am drawing my Thursday D&D party. The one with Milestone and Deeren, Lotsif, Levi, Copper, and Tarzan. The secret party. We will actually be let's do a hot pink back. And then that'll be our underpaint. So here, let me make an underpaint color. Isn't Calamity the name of a crossbow? I think that's what is that what Dane named his crossbow? Calamity is the name of this character right here. A very, very, very good character, I might add. It looks like Mir's character. Who's Mir? Calamity is a very, very pretty character. Absolutely. That is a true statement. Oh, Marion. Yeah. Milestone. Sorry, I've never heard her do that way before. Yeah, this is her character. That is who this is. This is that whole team. Yeah. Miriam or Slaylin or Milestone. All work. I don't think she has seen this yet. Oh, hold on, I got a text from my doctor. Sorry, I've been getting like spam spam texts from my doctor's office saying to like make an appointment to view the results of my tests, and like they've been messaging me every day. So finally I just texted back. I wasn't sure if it'd go through because it looks like one of those automated texts, and I was like, I thought I already have an appointment. Like, what? And they just said, oh, yeah, we do see that. See you then. Okay. Thanks. Stop messaging me now. Do they get to charge me more if I come into the... What do you mean? No, I don't think so. I think it's just they didn't tell their auto system to leave me alone. You're in one of those countries that charges for medical. Yeah, so since they want to come in the office so badly. Oh, well, they want me to come in because they did blood tests and they want to go over the blood tests. But I already have that appointment scheduled because they're probably going to do more blood tests. Do you mean like rather than like tell me over the phone? That's possible. They don't have a, this particular office does not have like a patient portal. I think they said they could like discuss it over the phone. I don't know. I don't go to the doctor often enough to know how it all works. I avoid doctors too much. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, they're not doing that, so... I don't know why they would need to scam me that way when, it's hard enough to even get an appointment in the first place, so it's not like they're hurting for patients. But also, I needed to go back anyway because we were going to discuss some other stuff that we didn't have time to discuss the first time. Wanted to, or I don't know if not that we didn't have time, it's just the things that I wanted to discuss. There's no point in discussing until we rule out the basics from the blood tests I took. We're probably going to have more blood tests, more blood work. We gotta do the process of elimination. Whatever, I'm just gonna try to get it all done as fast as possible. Sooner I can get on some kind hormone therapy, and the sooner I can stop feeling sick. Excuse my sniffles. Sorry about that. Sometimes I forget that you can hear me do it. texting me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Edges a little bit. I think we're almost done with this one. I've been like stressing over like prep for my Sunday game, and I just remembered that we don't even play this coming Sunday, and I just felt this like wave of relief because I wanted to like spend some extra time cleaning up the next tier. I am so bad at remembering what week is what. Just like don't have room in my brain right now. I need to get into what I need to do really is get in the habit of having like a calendar that I like see every day so I can gather my thoughts and remember what the fuck is coming next. Because oh my gosh, do I just forget shit, man. I like don't remember something's coming until the day of. Let's see, let's color these lines. What a dark green. I like how I said I'm almost done with this, and here I am, like, just rendering the shit out of it. I'm, like, supposed to be finished with it once I merge the layers, but then I'm like, let's clean it up. What's up, Dag? How's it going? What are you up to? You. Every time you say "you legend," I imagine the Australian accent. I go, "You absolute legend." How have you been? Dude, I miss our little Pathfinder game. That was so fun. It was just me and Mandy being a little menacing plant squad. That was so fun. Yeah, you do have the accent down. All of my, I know this is like a tired joke, but we do it anyway, but all of our drow have the Aussie accent, so, and there's quite a bit of drow in my current D&D campaign, so I've been practicing. You're 100% totally not thinking about a mental health short Starfinder game. I've never played Starfinder. Let me know the details, like how many sessions you're planning and the schedule. And if it fits within my schedule, I'd be happy to play. Yeah, I heard there was new, like, a second edition. I don't know anything about Starfinder. To me, it just kind of sounds like Spelljammer versus D&D. How it's, like, kind of same universe, just more spacey. But I could be wrong in my assumption. I don't know if I like this. Let's maybe introduce another color in here. Something like this. Ooh, that looks nicer. Two, 3 sessions, working around peeps for time stuff once holidays are done. Pretty much nail on the head is Pathfinder. Pretty much nail on the head. It's to Pathfinder what Spelljammer's to D&D, but it's 100% compatible with TU. Oh, okay, cool. I mean, that's good. Because I know the Pathfinder rules, so... Alright. Let's leave Calamity alone. Let's move on to Dolgrim. Dolgrim. Our dwarf forge cleric who is slowly transforming into an undead knight of Orcus. Oh no! How could this have happened? He's so morose about it too. Never seen a more depressed dwarf. He's starting to pick up as undead. So aesthetically, I'm going to be making him kind of like a Death Knight from Veld of Varcraft. What's up, Erudite? Dolgrim from Eberron. I don't know one single thing about Eberronian lore other than it's Magic the Gathering adjacent? Question mark. But that's not how we spell Dolgrim. Dolgrim is D-U-L-G-R-I-M. Okay. Veld of Varcraft. Precisely. Okay, so he's kind of turning gray. he was a nice lavender, but he's like kind of losing himself. So we're gonna give him like the bruisey under eyes, maybe a little green, a little blue. I have two D&D games, both have characters changing into undead. Isn't that hilarious? Well, not quite. Hale was already undead, and he's changing, and he's trying to become alive. So it's like the opposite. But remember, I'm not the one coming up with these. I'm not the one coming up with these ideas. These are independently created by their players who are not playing in the same game as each other. So, while sometimes themes can overlap, it's simply because they're popular themes. Just kind of ends up that way. Sus? Well, you are welcome to believe that. I'd say the biggest. So on the one hand, it seems a bit coincidental. However, an interesting coincidence, not real coincidence, is the fact that both of these characters are vaguely related to Orcus. Their undeadness is tied to Orcus. But the reason I say not really coincidence is because these two games are taking place in the same universe, just one is 100 years in the past. So the players of this game are actually existing in Faerun right before the demon invasion. Like right before. In fact, they're starting their adventures are on the heels of the Out of the Abyss group from that set the whole thing in motion. And they're going to be impacting each other. Well, one will be impacting the other, I guess. So if they find another prism, no, the prisms contain the OG cast. Not these guys. These guys have never met the OG cast. They don't even know the OG cast exists. They're just, like, their adventures are happening at the same time, and they're, like, feeling the effects of it. So it's kind of, like, showing how, like, after what happened, how it affects other people. And what they end up doing in this campaign, I will make canonical to the Bhuta group when they, like, encounter it. So if, like, these guys set something up, that might make an appearance in Bhuta. not great with armor. Just gotta making it up as I go. I should just do a bunch of like knights wearing helmets in a row one of these days for practice. What's up, Wardia? No, I'm not good at armor. I just kind of like make a bunch of shapes and hope for the best. And right now, my hoping ain't hoping hard enough. Oh, maybe as I fill out all this, it'll make more sense. I've been doing good. Doing a lot of art projects. Trying to get my streaming hours up. Got all my D&D games. I have a D&D game I'm running later today. Not on stream. That's good. Do you usually come during the art streams or the D&D streams? Dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. What have I done? To be darker. This is so ugly. I'm just gonna color over the whole thing and try again. Some dude in the D&D channel on Discord wanted to know which episode of Out of the Abyss had Sloop Jalop in it. Gosh, I don't even know. One of the earlier ones. One of the earlier ones for sure. But I can't remember which number. Might have to go through them and find it. Loogalop was fun. That was the player's like first town. You catch me when you can. No, I understand. Well, I'll be around more often, so it'll be easier to catch me. Right now it was a little hard to catch me because I had such limited streaming times. But now, I get to stream several times a week. It's been awesome. I have so much fun. Just getting my art done. Yeah. It's very satisfying. I feel less. I was feeling pretty anxious for a while that I wasn't being like productive enough. I was just kind of stressing. But now, every day I feel pretty satisfied. I feel like I got lots done. I'm getting errands done more. Still so goddamn messy. Maybe I should just leave it messy. Just leave it messy and move on. This is definitely a messier sketch than here. Just go ahead and add his little shoulders. What's up, Lotsif? How's it going? Is Lotsif going to get spoiled? Nah. I'm not talking spoilers right now. Spoilery things I have to avoid. I don't do them on stream. Did I read the player chat? No, did something happen? Is everything okay? Okay, hold on. BRB. I'm confused. I don't see anything that I should be... Can you give me context, please? What happened? What am I looking for? Oh. Oh, okay. First of all, I'm sorry that happened to you. Second of all, I was expecting, like... I was expecting something else. So I'm a bit relieved, but I am sorry that that happened to you. That is very frustrating. I thought you were gonna, like, you were talking about, like, the game is getting canceled because of something crazy. I was like, hold on, what's going on? Yeah. What happened? Do you wanna tell us about it? If it makes you feel any better, look at this beautiful profile of Varjatu. Yeah, tell us what happened. A colleague of yours called you to talk about a project where you're the lead. Okay. Clean up this sketch a bit because it is messy. You could tell I was a lot less confident with this particular piece based on how utterly dastardly the sketch is. I like went freaking crazy, just scribbling. Let's try to clean it, get less cringe. This morning during a meeting with the boss of your boss, she spat out all your ideas and on the product like it was hers. Oh no. Oh no, she didn't. She tried to take your credit. Have you brought this up to anyone? She's getting all the credit. Have you talked to her yet? Have you been like, yo, what was that about? Yeah, that's pretty shitty, man. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I hope that you're in a position that you can bring that up and say, hey, I don't appreciate that. That does not feel good. Just realized this entire thing right here is not even like even. It's not symmetrical. Fix it. Now you're mad at her, so if a monster tried to steal our thunder tonight, Barge might punch him. It's a bit violent. Oh no, I just hit a... God damn it, I just hit a button. I don't want to open Ableton. This is gonna take a million years. Damn. Close. There. Okay. I wonder what monster could try to steal Varge's ideas. in your current position. The only one who has the power to do that would be Ixal, but he's currently not near you. A fraud cook. What if someone's walking around peddling cookbooks that he plagiarized from you? I don't like the stripes. I thought the stripes would be kind of cool, but they don't look right. Have I been in the fish pic channel? Not since that day. Are you posting cool fish pics? I might have to check that out. Thanks for the artworks. We're lucky that you're doing that for us. Aw, you're welcome. Look, I did my one D&D party in this style, and now I want to do my other D&D party in this style. It's a lot of fun. No, Wardian, it's like actual fish pics because we were doing a character design, and I wanted to do a character that's like an aquatic fantasy character, but I wanted to have like references of some kind of cool types of fish as like references, and so we made a channel for fish pics to give me some references, and then I just left it up there for y'all to play around in. And yeah, it's not a euphemism, it's actual. We're a nerdy channel around here, okay? Hey Mike, what's going on? Long time no see. What are you up to? How's RuneScape? His loin beard. Chillin', doing very good. That's good to hear. We all love a chillin' villain. You saw a manga the other day that had character wearing full plate armor that was fish themed. That's really cool. Maybe next stream we'll just like focus on armor and like try to make it look good. Cause I am not good at armor. This is not a great. It's not a strong point of mine. That's for freaking sure. Mike, how your brother's doing? How's the game shop? Haven't seen you guys since War Within. This one is just so much messier than the other one. That's really because I struggle so bad with what is this? I struggle with this armor. Look at this. Ugh. I guess when it's zoomed out it doesn't look so bad. Scuff up this armor a little bit. You can send what you have for your PCs. Out of the 5-3 gave me your prompt, and those two are armored. God. Well, they're getting Art of Not Being in Armor. Especially, I mean, because again, it's just this head. I don't like armor. I'm not good at it. It's so hard. I should have just kept his helmet off. I was trying so hard to be cool with this guy. And then I'm like, shop's doing good. They got a couple workers, and then they got a couple more days off. That's nice. Dude, Demised was working so hard. He was there every day. That's crazy. I'm glad that they can have some days off. It's really hard to run a game shop. It's hard to run a brick and mortar anything. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on to the Dragon Boy with the messy sketch. Alright, Dragon Boy. Let's see, I gotta make sure I don't go over too much because I still have to make dinner and I have to put makeup on. And then I have to pick up Leo. And then I have to rush. I have to make sure that I give you guys your Zoom before I go pick up Leo. Because I always get home like right the moment it's time to start playing. Maybe I should ask Steven to continue to pick him up. I wanted to give him a break, but now I'm kind of taking a huge load. That's what she said. Not that kind of load. I'm taking a labor. A lot of labor. Oh, I missed a spot. Hi, Milestone. Look. How's it going? What are you up to? Hey, lots of, what color are our designs? Are they purple? Yeah, you like this? I've been okay. Check out. This is I tried really hard on the animal friends in this group. How they look like furries, but that's because I used furries as reference because I can't draw animal heads. But look how good I made Orin and Voss. I gotta fix his nose a little bit. Actually, yeah, I think he needs a... I am not a good animal artist, so I'm like so thrilled with how all the animal characters look in this set. I know. Well, he was able to pull a drow, so we have to like give him swag, right? If he's pulling a hot drow babe, that means something's going on. And I mean, I'm not a furry, but apparently Alfina is. Apparently Alfina is. You find the key is less detail. I hear what you're saying. There's just, I put a lot of detail in the human faces that I don't want it to like not match the level of detail, you know? But we'll see how it looks after it's all said and done. Line them all up. God damn. I can't remember what his underneck color is. I gotta go look at the art I already made of him. I didn't make an underbelly. Okay, so I guess I could make it whatever I want. Is this guy half deep dragon? It's a deep dragonborn. We got a deep dragonborn. Have I seen the Underworld movies with Kate Beckinsale? I have. The mozzarella hands. Ugh. Whoops. sketching is so messy, I need to remember to clean them up a little bit better. Yeah, I think those, the wolves of those times, Wardion, very much are a product of the practical effects of the day. They are very intimidating and kind of crazy looking, especially when they like break their jaws open. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what he looks like. It's been a long time since I've seen them, so I did think they look really scary. Everyone hissing up a storm. I am definitely really liking how the colors are turning out on this. Getting it like a nice detailed dragon face can be really, really hard, but once you nail it, it's very satisfying. Aw, thanks. It's very messy and sketchy, which is, I mean, that's what I'm going for. You struggled so much. Yeah, dragons are hard. I feel like if I was trying to do a clean line art, it might be harder because you have to like, you have to have the scales and shit in the line art for it to look right, or else they just look smooth. And it can be really intimidating coming up with all the scales. I looked at lots of reference. I looked at different references to like get the different like plates. You gotta think of it in like plates and spikes. It's just a lot, and it takes, I don't know, it's like armor. You gotta just kind of make it up as you go. Except the fact that scales are more organic, it's easier for me than armor. Armor is hard because there's supposed to be at least some symmetry to it because it's like it's an object that was made. Oh, excuse me. Fucking hiccup. Every time I see a tutorial on like TikTok for scales or armor or just something in general that I know I struggle with, I save that shit to go back to later and study it. Messed up a little bit. I got a little crazy, a little carried away. Clean it up. I have to draw the face fast because you don't want it to drag on. PhotoGAD, that's true. They need to let us organize save videos. They do. You can make playlists. Collections, I think they're called. I save everything I have into collections. Oh, that color is so juicy. Yes, it's time to organize. Let's clean up this a little bit. Oh, let me see. I want to see your version. Oh, this looks so good. Hold on, let me pull it down. Oh, I love those living gloves. Amazing. Yours is more natural looking. My style is like just juicy colors in general. Like, look how juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. This looks so good. I love it. I can't make it. God damn it, I fucked up. Good. I'm basing this though, like these colors are based off of they are based off of this, which I did for Varge last year. So I'm kind of like using this as my, I don't know, my, ugh, come back. Everything disappeared. That was weird. Okay. I love juicy, juicy colors. What's up, Saltwater? How's it going? I like the messy. I don't think I gotta do anything else to that one. This one is still kind of bugging me. Yeah, this one was hard. We'll just leave it be. I need to stop it. Okay, this, I'm gonna fix his nose real quick. I just think it should be just a little wider. There. We'll get to him later. Let's first do Thea. Thea's hard for you? Really? I figured Bethia seems like someone who'd be easy for you based on your art style. Oh, so you're just basically challenging yourself, and it's tricky. I understand. That can be tough. Yeah, look how seductive he looks. It's like, hey. What's this one? She has introduced herself as a fairy named Thea, but yes, probably not her real name. color are her eyes? Oh, they're like a light blue. Fairy godmothers didn't look like that when you were younger? Well, she's not a fairy godmother. When I was younger, I found these little like fairy books, like art of fairies, and they were like all naked. So it sounds like you missed out. That was 9,000 years ago. I am going to... Holy shit. I'm like going back to my first playlist. Dang. Okay, let's find it. Here we go. No, not this. There we go. There we go. Okay, back to work. It's already 1 o'clock. Holy shit. Alright, let's see. Just got kind of like a purplish brown hair. keep forgetting to lock my layers after I try to fix them. Whoopsie. That looks nice. I think that captures Thea nicely. I think I should give her a little glow. She is a fairy. Let's see, a little pink. Whoa, that's too much. What though? I forgot. I think our boy Barge also needs some glow because I think his scales reflect some light. You know what I mean? Oh, wrong. Hold on. Killer. Okay, there we go. I like to do a color dodge layer and lay some like glowy spots, and then I just reduce the opacity a little bit so that it's not like too overpowering. It just, because it like goes, it's a nice just glowy effect. Just adds a little something something. Life into it. I had already done it with Calamity, so forgot to do it with the rest. It's 1:30. I have 2.5 hours before I have to go get Leo. See if I can hurry up and get this. We'll see if I can get at least Barge done before I have to go. Like this portrait style? Thanks. I'm really enjoying it too. I need to like expand to like more than just like the shoulders. Like to get some nice anatomy practice in, but not today. Not today. Well, that's not the color. Why does that not look hot pink? What's going on? Oh. Because the opacity's down. That's odd. How did that happen? Okay. I am going to give Barge the Black Panther a bit of a purple treatment. Oh, I need to drop the sorry. Don't know if I can. But we're gonna try. Got this a little wrong. Now let's try to carve out the right shape. Truth be told, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's a little bit harder than Dragon Face. A little bit harder. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. Would I consider doing something like this as a commission? Yeah, I would definitely be open to doing like a party in this kind of painterly, sketchy style. If people like it, if people like this style. And they're aware that it's not gonna be like as fully rendered as some of my other pieces. But I think that's kind of like the charm, right? That's kind of the point, I believe. And I'm definitely open for commissions right now. You were thinking about that you've only had about half a dozen long-term characters you've played in your game career. I was thinking about something like this for them. Oh, I would love to do that. Just have them all lined up. That would be nice. Yeah, just DM me with all the details of what you want, and then we could talk about it. I haven't made a commission card yet for this, but I'm going to be making one, I think, this week, because I think now I have enough examples, and I have a good sense of how long it takes me each portrait to make. So I'll be making like a little commission card. What's up, Code Warrior? How's it going, buddy? Alright, let's leave that alone. I'm trying not to overwork them. The whole point of this exercise is to speed up the process so I don't get stuck. Okay, final guy. Final guy. I don't know if I like the blonde. I don't know, I thought that might look kind of cool, but now I'm like, I don't know, man. Well, we might have to do something different. But for the time being, let's just go ahead and... colored Minotaur. The hot pink is funny because, like, obviously that's not gonna be, it's just the underpaint, but right now because it's so prominent, it kind of just makes him look like a 80s hairband guy, which is really funny because he is a thunder themed, a lightning themed barbarian. He's a storm barbarian, so him being in a hairband actually makes tons of sense. Instead of making it like that, make it more like yellow, like straw, and then maybe like dark at the root. back, Latif. I am wrapping up the final one. I'll zoom out in a sec to show them all off. Do I have news about Tarzan's pen? It sounds like he's gonna try to join us by the time we start streaming. At least when we were discussing streaming, his language that insinuated he was intending on joining us. I know he wants to. Yeah, very good news. Feels weird without Orin, doesn't it? It feels weird without the "that's what she says" and the smashes. And the, what other things does he say out of context? I feel like Tarzan's like the little brother of our group. Even though he's playing like the wise one. I know you did. You guys are without your angel cow. Without your divine bovine, you're getting into trouble. He is a minotaur. Divine Bovine. Divine Bovine was the name of my... I played World of Warcraft and I had a Tauren cleric named Divine Bovine. And I used to get people DMing me saying that's the best name I've ever seen on a Tauren. Like, thank you, thank you. And then Steven played a Tauren paladin named Dayman. Wow. Hi. Fighter of the night man. Wow. Champion of the sun. He's the master of karate and friendship for everyone. Tarkan. What's up, Triad? Yeah, well, I don't play WoW anymore. I played every single expansion. Every single one. And I gotta tell you, I'm bored. I'm bored of WoW. And the new expansion isn't really exciting me, you know? You played it last night. You know what? It's fun with friends, and the friends that I normally play with are taking a break, so... The latest expansion just isn't very exciting looking to me. The most exciting part about it is the WoW housing. But, like, I've been waiting for WoW housing for however many years WoW's been... Like, I thought we were gonna get housing in Burning Crusade. So I'm just kind of, like, over it, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of bored of WoW. I just... The gameplay is so old. Where you met your wife? That's awesome. That's where I met my husband, actually. My husband and I met in World of Warcraft in 2005. You stopped playing Cataclysm. I heard Cataclysm was not in a guild in Cataclysm, so I only like, if I'm not in a guild, I'll just like level up to level cap, do some dungeons, and then like kind of my interest will fade. And then I'll just hop back on the next time there's an expansion. But if I have a group to play with, then we'll do like the first tier of dungeons, but I never make it to the next tier of dungeons. We always like quit before the next tier comes out. And I think it's just because everyone gets bored. This Tauren a lot. How is it this cute? Yeah, I feel the same, Landshark, and I'm not saying that I won't check out like the new expansion if like it at the moment it comes out, it looks interesting to me. Then I'll do it. I'll check it out. But as of now, like the last shit I saw about it just wasn't really doing it for me, you know? I thought I don't know. For some reason I thought like void themed stuff would interest me. But it's like, now that I see it, when I saw like the monsters, like the areas, it just doesn't look that interesting. Graphics don't look great. It just doesn't look good. Look, guys! Can use his horns to hide the scribbles I made. Do you like Varge? Look at him. Two Claws, Thunder Bear, and Aronia. You wanted Emerald Dream Stuff for years, and the way they did it, it was kind of too late, kind of ho-hum. I didn't mind, like, Emerald Dream was just like a single zone, and it was, you go around and you do the little weekly activities, and I don't mind, like, their new, like, weekly grind stuff isn't bad, but like it's such an ugly game. It's so old. It's such an old ass game. I'm gonna like stick y'all together. Poor Tolgrim. I'm like hiding my shame. Yeah, I think that way too a lot of times, not gonna lie. I think I'm bunching you out too much. Let me spread y'all out. Okay. That's good enough. I'm gonna post this in the Discord, and now I have to get ready. Way better than good enough. You're kind. I'm gonna make these into individual, like frames. So, like, right now they're kind of like sloppy around the edges, but I'm gonna actually like do something with this, I think. Great! Aw, thanks, Landshark. Here, let's see. So we got this team. We got this team. We got this team. We got this team. Cool. Alright, guys. I have to take a little break, get ready for tonight's game. I have to cook some food. I have to, oh god, put makeup on. Yeah, Buta bias, but yeah, this Dragonborn is actually some of my best work. As far as dragons go. I struggle with this kind of stuff. And I struggle with this. This is the best Minotaur I've ever drawn. This is the best cat I've ever drawn. Oh man. Alright guys, thanks for being here. I'll see you guys later. You're all amazing. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow.